Hello again, this is Coach Roland with Coach Roland Golf. Today I'm going to talk to you about your lie, what lies beneath, and how that can change the kind of shot that you're going to hit. Okay, this is a pretty benign, easy lie. This is a putt, like if we're going to this short pin or anything, this is a putt, a normal chip or whatever. Okay, so if I put down a golf ball and drop this other club that I have, this is my 60, and I'm just going to do a nice little normal chip right here, back and through, a nice little normal chip, okay? But if I move back just 2 feet or 3 feet right here, and now I'm in this, okay, this is an area that kind of gets wet and soggy right here, okay? So this is benign, kind of just a normal little lie, easy chip. This right here is going to cause you problems, and even if you know it's going to cause you problems and you try to adjust for it, it'll still cause you problems. Wet, sticky, muddy ground. This is not a casual lie. No water is coming up. It's just soft ground. If I go through and try to hit a chip into this, you see what happens there. If you hit your chip normal, this stuff grabs the leading edge of your club, causes you to leave the ball 2 feet in front of you. If you try to adjust for that, you blow it over the green, okay? So the correct club for this kind of lie would be, called taking your medicine, would actually be to go ahead and get a hybrid and putt it out of this with a hybrid, or take a putter and putt it out. Okay, so I'm in this muddy stuff, and instead of using my wedge, okay, which can cause a lot of problems, we get stuck in this mud. Just trust me, I've done this a million times. Okay, this is not the club for a soft lie like this. This leading edge is going to grab that club unless you try to hit it thin, and then that causes other issues, okay? So let's get rid of our wedges when we're caught in this kind of a lie, and let's pick either a putter or a hybrid. Either one will come out fine. A putt, if we set up on this and putt through, it comes out really well. There's no sticking, no nothing. We can also take, if we choose, take a hybrid. Okay, even though we're greenside, it doesn't matter. Okay, this leading edge on this club also is not going to get stuck in this. We take, just like if you watch my video getting on the green, all we do is take a normal putting stroke all the way down here, putter grip, and we just go back and through, and we putt the ball out of this stuff. If you try to use a wedge here, you are going to chunk it and leave it a foot in front of you, or thin it over the green. You have to trust me on this. The lies dictate everything. The golf course is always telling you what to do. This is telling me do not use a club with the sharp leading edge. This is what this is telling me. I can chip there just fine. Here is going to be a chunk or a thin. I can guarantee you that. So now I want to talk to you about another lie. It's a lie out of the rough to a short-sided pin, using a lob wedge or even a sand wedge or anything like that. If I take and hit these with the amount of spin that a lob wedge can put on, okay, and you're taking a chance of that because you're out of the rough. If we get grass between, or lots of grass in between the ball and the club, it's not going to spin. It's just going to hit and roll, okay? If I do put spin on it and land it where it needs to go, most of the time, especially in fringe, it'll hang up in the fringe. Nobody likes this chip. This is a very, very hard chip. Okay, so let me try this. Okay, and there you go. Normally, this chip would have been just fine if it was on the green. I guarantee you that would have been pretty close. Okay, But doing that chip there, that spin that gets put on it, it gets held up in that fringe. So what I want you to try, okay, is we take an 8-iron. Yes, an 8-iron. We're going to hold it kind of like a putter, all the way down on the metal. Ball right in the middle of our stance, and this is called toe down, okay? So I want this club toe down. We're going to be very, very upright on this, standing right over the golf ball, okay? And we're going to make a putting stroke and hit it off of the toe of the club, okay? Now why we're doing toe down is, look, through the rough, toe down goes right through, no problem. That's why we're doing it toe down. So right over the golf ball, very upright, toe down. Now I want you to put a putting stroke on this, back and through. And that's how you do this type of chip. That would have still, if I didn't make it, that would have ended up pretty close. It's a crapshoot from a short-sighted pin with the fringe with a lofted wedge. It really is. This is really tough to do. If that pin was 10 foot farther back, I'll hit a lob wedge all day long. This position that pin's in, it's a 50-50 whether I can get it close or not. I will always do this little thing now that I've practiced, okay? And it comes out really great. So give it a shot.